Bro, I look so tired. I look like I look fucking hammered. This may come as a surprise to some, but I, Pteranodon TV, quite like dinosaurs. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like a fucking nerd, alright? But like, I'll occasionally consume a bit of like fucking like dinosaur media. And so I figured today I would expand my knowledge on our predecessors and with a few clips compiled by Apple TV of their new and popular show starring David Attenborough, Prehistoric Planet. I've seen a few of these clips drifting around in meme culture, so I figured, what the hell, why not? Let's watch dinosaurs. Not to like the nerd extent. Once again, I want to clarify that. I'm not a nerd, okay? Let's watch dinosaurs. All right, so I'm gonna start with Prehistoric Planet Uncovered. Did Velociraptor have feathers? Let's find out. I am curious about this. Gotta love the dramatic music. Literally.
The bones of dinosaurs are often very well preserved indeed, but that's not the case with the skin or the soft parts.
Bruh, I love David Attenborough. Dude's one of the real ones, man.
So imagining what they looked like has been largely a matter of guesswork. But now some truly exceptional fossils have been discovered that have changed all that. One of the most startling discoveries has been the presence of feathers on a large number of species, including Velociraptor.
Bruh. Dude, what a glow down, man. Look at this motherfucker. When I watched Jurassic Park for the first time, I was intimidated by this fucker. Fucking nerd. Look, bitch ass fucking Velociraptor. I feel like I could just step on this motherfucker. Little bitch. He's like the kid who says, hey, leave her alone. You know what I mean? I think that was a good explanation.
The idea that dinosaurs like Velociraptor were fully feathered is no longer at all controversial.
Wait, this was controversial at some point? Like, I know what they're like referencing, okay? I get they're saying, oh yeah, the idea might seem ludicrous, right? That's what the controversial thing is about. But I think actual controversy, when I think about this, like, dinosaurs, they got cancelled because they might have had feathers.
We currently know of about 60 dinosaur species that are completely covered in feathers, just like modern birds.
I never thought that seemed too weird because they always said that dinosaurs evolved from birds. So, like, why wouldn't a bunch of the dinosaurs have fucking... Sorry. They said birds evolved from dinosaurs. So why wouldn't, like, some dinosaurs have feathers?
Some of the most perfect fossilized feathers have been discovered in China. This is an image of a specimen that was found in 2015. It's called Zhenhua. And you can probably guess from these huge claws on its feet that it was related to a velociraptor. But also you can see amazingly perfect detail of feathers down its tail and more on its arms.
It's amazing how well, like, fucking... It's amazing how well fossils can preserve things. That's all the commentary I was giving.
For Velociraptor in particular, fossils have even been found with indentations in the bone, showing exactly where feathers would have been positioned.
This is so adorable. Look at these fuckers. Well, I was scared of this thing. I just want to pat this thing. I want to rub my face in its, like, fucking, like, feathery belly, man. I know it would, like, kill me on the spot, but, like, I'd enjoy it if I was killed by a Velociraptor.
So it would have looked very different from that scaly monster that we're familiar with. It would have been coated in lots and lots of feathers and would have looked a lot more like a kind of really terrifying turkey.
I wouldn't say that's particularly terrifying. Do you see that guy? He looks pathetic. Fucking loser. I'm so much better than a Velociraptor.
The fossil evidence for feathers may be clear and incontrovertible, but why would a flightless predator like Velociraptor need feathers in the first place? A downy coat may soften their image as scaly reptilian killers, but in fact feathers would have made velociraptors even more deadly.
I want to hug them. Look at these little fuckers. Dude, velociraptors are adorable, okay? Like, now that they're revealed to be feather boys, I'm down. I want velociraptors back. I would 100% approach one of those in the wild and then die.
Allowing them to attack unsuspecting prey where no other hunter would be able to venture.
When we look at modern animals, we see that feathers are useful for so much more than just flying. For an animal like Velociraptor, feathers would have helped to control movement, particularly when the animal was leaping, climbing, or changing direction during a hunt.
Feathers can also function as a kind of suit of armour, providing protection from the blows of prey, as well as from collisions with the environment.
Suicide was suicide. So you saw how that fucking like duckling jumped. It was suicide. That duck was trying to end it all.
And that would have allowed them to succeed even in the most difficult terrains.
Dinosaurs fucking slap, bro. Right, so next up we've got prehistoric planet uncovered, armed for seduction. Now this is one of the ones that I've seen drifting around in meme culture. Just watch. Just watch and enjoy it. Just watch and enjoy it. Didn't I click on it? No. Okay.
This is the enormous skull of Tyrannosaurus rex, many, many times bigger than mine. And these are the bones of its forelimbs, relatively tiny.
Yo, David Attenborough just like fucking destroyed that T-Rex. Tiny little bitch ups.
And there are other dinosaurs in which the difference in size is even more marked. Why should we think that these tiny limbs have got anything to do with display?
Dozens of other predatory dinosaurs from all around the world had small arms too. They all evolved from earlier dinosaurs that had much longer arms. But over millions of years, these dinosaurs came to rely more on their mouths for holding and killing prey. So their heads became more powerful and their arms became smaller.
They got big heads and tiny arms. That's what happens. That's like with humans. With every like massive inflation of your like ego, your penis shrinks at least an inch.
Some of the smallest arms relative to body size belong to the South American dinosaur Carnotaurus.
Yo. Yo. Micro arms. Micro arms. Little bitch has like a micro arms. Little micro arm bitch babies. Little micro baby bitch arms. You're not impressing anyone with those arms. Bitch arms. Micro arms. Loser arms.
When the bones of these arms were first discovered, it was assumed that they would be of little use and were evolutionary leftovers, much like a human's tiny tailbone.
Can't even pick shit up. He has to use his mouth. Loser. Good luck getting bitches with those arms.
A closer look at the bones revealed that these tiny arms also probably lacked any claws.
God, this guy's fucking beta. This is fucking pitiful. What a pitiful dinosaur, man.
Carnotaurus's upper arm bone, the humerus up here, has this weird ball and socket joint. It's very round at the upper end. And that suggests that its shoulder joint had quite a bit of mobility.
And they were attached to the shoulder with lots of powerful muscles. Evidence that they were used for something.
Jerking off other dinosaurs. You'll get those tiny arms over here, beta dinosaur. Put yourself to use.
But could they have been used during courtship?
Carnotaurus's tiny arms were too small for anything like digging or fighting opponents.
He looks offended. While they're like recording, they're showing like clips of the dinosaur and he looks like dead ass offended. It's like, Shut up!
The most likely explanation for such small yet mobile arms is that they were used in display.
In the natural world today, highly specialized body parts that appear to have no other function often turn out to be used for display and to attract mates.
Bro, they really called this thing Peacock. That is not my joke. I found it on the internet somewhere. I think it's pretty funny though.
These range from colorful feather plumes to long, cumbersome horns and antlers. In many cases, the owner of such appendages puts up with the cost of having them because they are so attractive to potential mates.
I love this bird. He's got like the massive, like kind of fucking... He's got like these, he's got the big, like, he's got arm feathers, man. Look at this man. Look at this unit. I love this bird. I love that it exists. I remember when I first saw it in like a documentary, I'm like, yeah, I like that bird, you know what I mean? Yeah, look how many nice feathers I've got. It makes up for my tiny brain. See, look, this bitch is not interested. She's running for it.
In modern-day birds and reptiles, iridescent colours also help physical displays to stand out. And the same could be true for Carnotaurus's arms.
Bummer that we as humans don't do, like have like fucking built-in kind of colour pockets. We don't have built-in colour. Technically we have a colour. You know what I mean? Like we don't have those built-in like show-offy colours. Like, I'd love to, like, plume up some, like, fucking ears, right? That are, like, plume up some, like, feathers that just, like, that'd be so much... God, humans are so boring, man. All we've got are bodies and hair. Look at this loser. Be impressed! Be impressed!
A wide range of arm movement and a show of bright colours is certainly eye-catching.
Look at this pathetic flail. Yes. I mean, yes. I've done it. I've done it.
But in the end, potential mates can still be very choosy.
Fucking beta dinosaur, man. Look at this beta dinosaur. Fucking beta. I'm ignoring the multiple ways you could kill me. Let's move on to the next clip. Right, so finally, the final clip I wanted to watch was flamboyant flyers. That's because there's this new dinosaur with like a stupid looking head. So let's have a look at it.
While the land was dominated by dinosaurs, the skies were ruled by flying reptiles, pterosaurs. They lived in every continent on Earth, and some of them had extraordinary head crests, like this one, which belonged to a species called Barbaridactylus.
Look at that dumb head. Know what I mean? Loser head.
Now, why would a flying reptile have a head crest as large and as cumbersome as that?
Because look how good he looks. Look how good this dinosaur looks, man. He looks so cool. Dude, this dinosaur looks this dinosaur fucking slaps, man. Look how cool he looks. With his massive head and gross arms. This dinosaur's a Chad dinosaur, man. Look at him. Look at this fucker. He's trying so hard to make his fucking headpiece look like it's worth a damn. Yeah, that's right.
These strange, long, thin crests are among the most recently discovered of a wide diversity of bony crests seen in pterosaurs as a whole. We now know of around 20 different species, all equipped with differently shaped head crests. They range from short spikes and lumps to enormous bony sails, and now to these ridiculous crests that look like antlers and which are longer than the whole of the rest of the animal.
Imagine if you like broke it off like flying under a branch or something. He'd be pretty sore after a thing like that. He might be prettier though. See, this guy looks like an actual Chad. Look at this dinosaur. He knows what's going on. That long hair, like that long one, fucking beta.
The discovery of so many different pterosaur crests triggered a debate among scientists about what they were used for.
Some of the ideas that we've had are, in some way, it's helping the animal to fly, maybe it's reducing drag.
It would be kind of like a display thing, wouldn't it?
We've done some tests in wind tunnels, and all the studies have found that there may be a very small advantage to it, and if there is a very small one, then what's the point of putting such a huge structure on the back of your skull if it's not really helping you? So it's got to be for something else.
An explanation of extraordinary head crests like this one may lie in the fact that the biggest are restricted to older male specimens. In living animals, where males have antlers or horns and the females lack them, you can be pretty sure it's a consequence of sexual selection. Males with the largest crests would be the most attractive to females.
I'd say if, even in the dinosaur world, you know, like size matters, you know what I mean?
The largest crests would be the most attractive to females.
Damn, she's chuffed about that headpiece. She's like, damn. So this is what I mean. Humans are just boring, man. We need like an exciting display. And we can like to attract a mate, we just sort of whip it out.
But the impressively decorated males don't always have things their own way. At many modern-day mating gatherings, some subordinate males still manage to mate by being sneaky.
See, size doesn't matter. That's what this is really saying. Like, this is the science of it, right? Size doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you can, like, pounce them when they're not expecting it.
It's a phenomenon recorded in animals as diverse as kangaroos, cuttlefish, lizards, and many species of bird. Some males in these species are smaller, and their display features are reduced, but they're still looking to mate. Their less showy appearance means dominant males don't see them as a threat, allowing these smaller males to approach the females. And when the dominant male's back is turned, they take their chance to mate.
In conclusion, dinosaurs, they're fucking based, okay? They'll actually just kill you. They don't even care. If you want to be Chad, kill people. Let's move.
You're looking for that white knight to shower you in bright lights. Provide you happy end, but that's not me. Moonlight under dark skies, still find comfort at night. I could fall for you and leave before the sun.